Bianca Jagger embodies elegance, grace, and unwavering conviction in all her endeavors. Her deep commitment to social justice has driven her to become a passionate advocate for human rights, earning her numerous prestigious awards along the way. Beyond her role as Mick Jagger's first and only wife, she has carved out her own identity, making significant contributions to various causes. Her activism spans issues such as environmental protection, women's rights, and the fight against poverty. Jagger's presence at events like Studio 54 showcased her vibrant personality, yet it is her tireless work and activism that truly defines her legacy. She has used her platform to raise awareness about critical issues, often speaking out against injustices and encouraging others to take action. Through her efforts, she has inspired countless individuals to join the fight for a better world, proving that her influence extends far beyond the glamorous life she once led. Born in Managua, Nicaragua, on May 2, 1945, Bianca Jagger grew up in a family that had a significant impact on her early life. Her father was a successful import-export merchant, which provided a comfortable lifestyle for the family. However, her mother was a housewife and stay-at-home mom, dedicated to raising Bianca and her two siblings. This dynamic created a nurturing environment for the children, but it also meant that when her parents filed for divorce when Bianca was just 10 years old, life changed dramatically. Following the divorce, Bianca stayed with her mother, who faced the challenge of raising 3 children on a relatively small income. This situation required her mother to be resourceful and resilient, qualities that would influence Bianca as she grew older. The struggles of her early life shaped her character and would later inform her views on social justice and activism. The experience of living with limited resources instilled in her a sense of empathy and a desire to advocate for those less fortunate. As she navigated her childhood, these formative years in Nicaragua laid the groundwork for her future endeavors in both her personal and professional life. Born as Blanca Perez Moramazayas, she made a significant decision at the age of 16 to change her name to Bianca. This change was not just a simple preference, it reflected her desire for a new identity and a fresh start. The name Bianca resonated with her, and it marked a turning point in her life. During this formative period, she was deeply influenced by the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, particularly his philosophy of nonviolence and peaceful resistance. This influence led her to explore Eastern philosophies more broadly, which shaped her worldview and personal beliefs. Her travels in India further enriched her understanding of these philosophies, allowing her to immerse herself in a culture that emphasized peace, spirituality, and introspection. This journey not only transformed her name but also her outlook on life, guiding her in her future endeavors and shaping her identity as an actress, an activist. The name change symbolized her commitment to embodying the principles she admired, making her a unique figure in the entertainment industry. As a teenager, Bianca Jagger studied political science, a field that would shape her understanding of the world around her. Growing up in Nicaragua, she witnessed the brutal actions of the Somoza National Guard against the civilian population. This exposure to violence and oppression left her feeling powerless, as her only means of protest was to participate in student demonstrations against the horrific massacres occurring in her homeland. From a young age, she became acutely aware of the harsh realities that John F. Kennedy described as the common enemies of mankind: tyranny, poverty, disease, and war. These experiences fueled her desire to seek change and justice. In the mid-1960s, driven by her passion for political science and a longing for a broader perspective, she left Nicaragua. Armed with a scholarship from the French government, she moved to Paris to further her studies. This transition marked a significant step in her journey, allowing her to explore her interests in a new environment and gain a deeper understanding of global issues. At an after-party following a Rolling Stones concert in France, Bianca Jagger met Mick Jagger, who would soon become her husband. Their connection was immediate and intense, as Mick fell head over heels in love with her. This chance meeting sparked a whirlwind romance that would change both of their lives. After their initial encounter, Mick invited Bianca to another concert in Italy, deepening their bond. Bianca decided to join the Rolling Stones on their world tour, and from that moment on, the two became inseparable. Their relationship blossomed amidst the excitement of rock and roll filled with glamorous events and the thrill of touring. Bianca's presence with the band added a unique dynamic as she became a part of the vibrant world of music and fame. Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of iconic performances and unforgettable moments, marking a significant chapter in both their lives. When Bianca Jagger married Mick Jagger on May 12, 1971, she was already 4 months pregnant. The proposal came nearly 24 hours before their wedding, which took place in a Roman Catholic ceremony in Saint-Tropez, France. This event was notable not only for the couple, but also for the presence of music industry legends like Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and Eric Clapton, who attended the ceremony. Bianca became Mick's first and only wife, and their union brought forth a daughter named Jade, born on October 21, 1971, in Paris, France. However, the marriage faced challenges, and in May 1978, Bianca filed for divorce, citing Mick's mixed adultery with model Jerry Hall as a significant reason for the split. Reflecting on her marriage, Bianca later stated that it ended on her wedding day, indicating that the issues in their relationship were present from the very beginning. The complexities of their marriage and the circumstances surrounding it have remained a point of interest in discussions about both Bianca and Mick's lives. Bianca Jagger shared a notable friendship with the iconic artist Andy Warhol, which spanned several years and included many memorable moments. They often found themselves at the famous Studio 54 in New York, where the vibrant nightlife and artistic atmosphere brought together many celebrities and creative minds. Jagger was part of Warhol's inner circle, enjoying the parties and the unique culture that surrounded them. However, their relationship took a turn when Warhol's diaries were published. In these diaries, Jagger was portrayed in a way that she found deeply offensive, being depicted as lacking intelligence. This negative portrayal led her to take legal action against Warhol for libel. The lawsuit highlighted the complexities of their friendship, as it transitioned from camaraderie to conflict over how she was represented in his writings. The fallout from this situation marked a significant moment in Jagger's life, showcasing the sometimes tumultuous nature of relationships in the world of art and celebrity. During a U.S. congressional delegation visit in 1981, Bianca Jagger faced a harrowing near-death experience that would forever alter her life. The delegation was stationed at a UN refugee camp in Honduras when they witnessed a chilling event. About 40 captured refugees were marched away at gunpoint by a death squad, armed with rifles, and intent on taking the captives towards El Salvador. Jagger and her colleagues, armed only with cameras to document the raid, felt compelled to act. They trailed the squad along a river, their hearts racing as they approached the Honduran-Salvadoran border. When they were close enough to be heard, Jagger and the staff shouted defiantly at the armed raiders, declaring, "You will have to kill us all." This bold stand caught the attention of the squad, who paused to consider the situation. In a surprising turn of events, they approached the group, relieved them of their cameras, and ultimately released the cache of captives. This moment marked a significant transformation for Jagger, igniting her passion for human rights advocacy. In subsequent interviews, she has described this incident as a turning point in her life, leading her to dedicate herself to fighting for justice and human rights around the world. After the devastating earthquake in 1972, Bianca Jagger returned to Nicaragua to search for her parents. The earthquake had destroyed Managua, the capital, resulting in more than 10,000 deaths and leaving tens of thousands homeless. This personal tragedy deeply affected her and marked the beginning of her commitment to activism. In early 1979, Jagger visited Nicaragua again, this time with an international Red Cross delegation. She was shocked by the brutality and oppression of the Somoza regime, which further fueled her dedication to justice and human rights. Throughout the 1980s, she actively opposed U.S. government intervention in Nicaragua following the Sandinista revolution. Jagger also became a vocal opponent of the death penalty and championed the rights of women and indigenous peoples in Latin America, particularly the Yanomami tribe in Brazil, who faced threats from invading gold miners. She spoke out for victims of the conflicts in Bosnia and Serbia, using her platform to raise awareness. Her writings appeared in several prominent newspapers, including the New York Times and the Sunday Express. From the late 1970s, she collaborated with various humanitarian organizations, such as Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. Jagger also became a member of the 20th Century Task Force to apprehend war criminals, and served as a trustee of the Amazon Charitable Trust. Her journey reflects a deep commitment to advocating for those whose voices are often silenced. In 2005, Bianca Jagger founded the Bianca Jagger Human Rights Foundation, an organization dedicated to promoting and defending international human rights. This foundation focuses on several critical issues that affect people around the world. One of its main goals is to end violence against women and girls, a pressing concern that requires urgent attention and action. The foundation works tirelessly to raise awareness and advocate for policies that protect the rights and dignity of women and girls everywhere. Additionally, the foundation addresses the threat of climate change, recognizing that environmental issues are deeply intertwined with human rights. By supporting initiatives that promote sustainability and environmental justice, the foundation aims to create a healthier planet for future generations. It also emphasizes the importance of supporting the rights of indigenous peoples, who often face discrimination and marginalization. The foundation stands with these communities to ensure their voices are heard and their rights are respected. Moreover, the Bianca Jagger Human Rights Foundation is committed to defending the rights of future generations. This forward-thinking approach highlights the need for sustainable practices and policies that will protect the planet and its resources for those who come after us. Through advocacy, education, and collaboration with other organizations, the Foundation strives to create a world where human rights are upheld and everyone can live with dignity and respect. The work of the Foundation reflects Bianca Jagger's lifelong commitment to social justice and her belief in the power of individuals to effect change. Throughout her career, Bianca Jagger has made significant contributions to social activism and human rights, earning her numerous accolades for her efforts. She is recognized for her exceptional work in advocating for justice and equality. In 1994, she received the United Nations Earth Day International Award, highlighting her commitment to environmental issues and sustainable development. 2 years later, in 1996, she was honored with the Abolitionist of the Year award by the National Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty, reflecting her dedication to fighting against capital punishment. Her leadership in human rights was further acknowledged in 1997 when she received the Amnesty International USA Media Spotlight Award, which celebrates individuals who have made a significant impact through their advocacy. In 1998, she was awarded the American Civil Liberties Union Award, recognizing her efforts in promoting civil liberties and social justice. Finally, in 2000, she was honored with a Champion of Justice Award by the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, underscoring her commitment to defending the rights of the accused and ensuring fair legal representation. These awards collectively illustrate her unwavering dedication to social justice and human